Okay, so here we are in our next episode of our Forever World. Now, I know things are looking a little different around here, and I'll explain that in just a second. After the last episode, I went ahead and obviously I went mining, got a bunch of tools, did all that. But I did all that on a stream for a few hours. So if you guys didn't miss that, just be on the lookout for some streams in the future. They're not going to be scheduled. It's just going to be whenever I have time and whenever I'm working on the in-between episodes. But as you can see, things are a bit different around here. So during the stream, we got some cows and sheep because we definitely need them for future projects, and it's good to get the leather going for bookshelves and wool, obviously all that stuff. And this is the farm we have here. So by the title, I guess you guys already know what we're going to be building, and that's going to be a greenhouse and barn in this area. So I think we're going to do a greenhouse here. Okay, so the idea I had for the greenhouse and barn is kind of interesting, but I think it'll be kind of cool. So if I go up to F4 real quick, I went and cleared out this big valley from the mountain all the way to the starter house here. And so what we talked about in the stream is that we are going to do a little castle here as like the main point of the valley here. And then here I kind of want to add maybe a vineyard coming down and have this be like kind of the outskirts and the farmland for the main castle hub for this area. But as you can see, so I started off the little pathway and everything. It'll go off into different directions for all the builds that we do. I do want to connect everything up, and we do have 2 villages out that way, so eventually. But yeah, so as you can see here, what I want to do is I want to build a greenhouse here, and I'm thinking a barn here. Now, what I thought would be a cool idea is I want to build the greenhouse, right? And then have a tunnel over the pathway here that connects to the barn. That way, if you're over here and you want to go to the greenhouse, you just go right through the overpass and go right to the barn. So I think that would be pretty cool. All we need to do now is gather up the resources and really just get this started. So I will gather up the resources and we will get started on, I think we'll do the greenhouse first. Also, before I get started with the builds, I totally forgot. So yeah, we did change. I remember we had stone and gravel as the pathway, but I went ahead and changed that to mud bricks, which we got from a biome over there, and some, I forgot what this dirt is called. Rooted dirt, there you go. And rooted dirt, and I think it looks a lot better to contrast the house. We built our dogs here, a little dog house just for out front. You guys left a lot of good name suggestions in the first episode, so I think what I'll do is just keep an eye out on a poll that I'm going to run on YouTube for a vote. That way you guys can vote on the names for the boy and the girl. You guys left a lot of name suggestions, so I'll let you guys just vote on what you guys think is the best, and then we'll go from there. But as you can see, we did do a lot of exploring on the stream, and we got ourselves our enchanting table. Now, we definitely got everything labeled here and starting to fill up kind of nice, and it's getting nice and cozy down here. However, this is still our bedroom and our main living room area, and the attic up there are still empty. So we're definitely going to want to, in a future stream, we will be decorating those, so be on the lookout for that. But without further ado, let me just go do some collecting of resources for the greenhouse. We're going to want a lot of glass, and we're going to stick with the theme. We're going to continue using the jungle wood, and we'll see what we can come up with there. Okay, so I went ahead here and collected up some resources. This is going to be I'm thinking terracotta and bricks for floor, and we're just gonna go right into it. I decided to use white glass for this because I think white glass would be a bit better. Anyway, so the design that I'm thinking in mind, I think we'll actually start it from right here. But I'm thinking we make this a big cylinder greenhouse with like a dome roof. We'll have it go up a little bit higher and then have like a dome roof with like some peaks and stuff. And that way we can easily connect from the dome to the barn area. So let's go ahead and just get started. I don't have real big idea in mind. I'm just gonna kind of place some blocks here. We'll see. Should be 7. There we go. Just get a little circle shape going here. Okay, so that's gonna be like our base. So then I want to have I want to use barrels here as the bottom portion of the pillars. We used the acacia logs there, but I don't know if we'll use them there because I kind of want to do the jungle logs. So we'll go ahead and try that. Okay, so that's the basic idea, and then I kind of want to just come here with the glass, and we'll go all the way up just like this. Okay, so I'll come up with this little shape right quick, and I actually like how it's coming apart. So this one's gonna stay closed, and this is where we're gonna put like our table with our chests that we're gonna collect for all the plants that we're gonna have in here. So I want to have it ideally so we have it like one right there. I know that's small, but I think we're going for more aesthetic than actual, you know, because we don't need that much crazy crops just to get us started. And have this corner, and then maybe we have like a above layer where we go up a ladder or something. And then this will branch off into like a little dome, as well as this side to for some other crops. But I think this is looking pretty good so far. I guess we'll just get back to work here, and I think I'll start doing the second layer up top. Okay, so little update. We got our 2 sticking out parts that are going to be for, I'm not quite sure, but I'm thinking pumpkin and melon farms. But we'll see, But this is what we got so far. It's looking pretty good. I still got to do a bunch of the whole details, as you can see. But this is the roof I'm deciding to do for these little sticking out parts. But I want to definitely do a dome shape here, and it's going to be kind of interesting. So let's see what we can come up with here. You know, I had just slept too, just so I could get good weather to show you guys what we got so far. But oh well, that's okay. All right, so this is what we got so far. Let me just go into F4 real quick, make sure there's no mobs around. I just did a simple rounded roof like this, and I think it looks pretty good. Oh yeah. So now, as you can see on the inside as well, we also put in a terracotta mixed with brick. And I think it's a good hue to go against this. I want to have this as a second layer, and I'm just going to put a bunch of jungle trapdoors as like a balcony railing around the ledge. And then I'm hoping once we build the barn, it's gonna go through like a, you'll go up the ladder here, and then you go through like a little overpass to the barn over there. We will focus on that later, but now we're just gonna start designing the inside of this. As you can see, we got these 2 rooms. We got these little walls in here. We're gonna get lanterns in here, and also some glow berries glowing. That way we can make this place feel real nice and cozy. So let me go ahead and grab that stuff real quick. Okay, everybody, I kind of got a little bit carried away, and I think we have our fully finished greenhouse here. Now, I think only on this side over here, I still haven't fully furnished it, but that's because we're going to be using this side to connect up to the eventual barn. But I definitely still need to go around, put some lights around. In fact, I got a couple on me right here. We'll probably take this away, get that outside one. We'll need to put some definitely around the edges. I went around the edge and kind of just put in some bushes here with some lamps to kind of light up the pathway. Keep it kind of nice and cozy. Obviously, we'll have to do something here. Might make this like a little, like a barrel area with like a little bench or something. Maybe a little lake right here or something, or a little river. But so here we go. Here's the inside of it. I think you can grab the wall signs, and then we'll put like what crop it is above. Oh, so we got potatoes, we got our wheat on each side. I know it's a little bit small, but we're not really looking for efficiency here, you know. Here is our carrots. We got our sugar cane, and we got our melon and pumpkin. So I think it has come out pretty good. You know, when I was building this thing, I'm actually kind of loving building with the jungle wood so far. It's been kind of good to try to mess with the color, and the more I've been looking at it, the more it's kind of growing on me. But I like this big old... Oh, I didn't even finish the lamps. I didn't even realize that. I'm gonna go grab the cables or the chains and finish that. But this is kind of what we're rocking with so far, and I like it a lot. So now it's barn time. Now we got to fill up these cows and sheep over here. I keep going around. Ooh. So yeah, let's get started on that. I really like the vibe everything is giving off right now. I did add in some mods that added in just like little wind stuff like this that we could see, like little leaves and things like that. And you can see it falling from in here as well. It gives it that kind of cozy look, but I'm not sure what we'll put here yet. We'll have to figure that out. But the barn is going to go right here. It's going to have a similar palette to this, where it'll be the jungle logs like this, but I think we might do a stone and tough base for the bottom, and then we'll make it so that way we can put each animal in there eventually. We'll have the cows, sheep, chickens, and pigs once we get them. Maybe we can do like some custom field of like wheat or something, or make it look real nice. But I will go ahead and collect the resources real quick, and let's get started on the barn. Okay, so we finished the greenhouse. So now I think we're gonna do a little time lapse of the barn here. Got some materials in the chest right here. So we'll do a little time lapse, and then we will put the animals inside, and that's gonna wrap up the video. So without further ado, let's get into this time lapse. Okay, everyone, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that little time lapse. I kind of finished off the rest of the details for the barn here, and I gotta say, this looks pretty cool. I just went with a simple roof design. I don't want the buildings around this area to be too fancy. Maybe this will be more of like a richer town, because once we get that castle up, it'll be looking a lot different. By the way, the sun rays look really cool right there. Anyway, so this is the design I've come up with here. I think it came out really good, pretty simple. We still got to add in all the details here, and I'm going to add in the animals. So I think what we'll do, actually, because I was thinking of this right now, we want to have 3 different pens. So for like sheep, or maybe half sheep, half pigs, and the rest cows, because we want cows the most. And then I think right here, I'm going to do a little fence line around the front and put a chicken coop, and then we'll have our chickens out front here, so that way it could look pretty dynamic, and then maybe we'll get like some custom trees here. But so let me go ahead and build that stuff real quick, and let me see where we're at. And I just slept, and now it's already raining at first thing in the morning, so that's fun. All right, so I want to get some hay here, and let me show you guys what I did for the inside. So I basically just extended the path here and put 2 little pens. I think eventually I'll finish maybe in a stream. I'll finish off the flooring here, and we can decorate that all up together in a stream. Got a little area where we'll keep our hay bales and stuff. I kind of wanted to, not like that, but just kind of throw some of these hay bales in there. And then we'll also use this as our food for the animals, so we'll just put that in there. I wanted to get some lanterns in here instead of these torches. But I think we came out with a pretty good build here. We're just going to add the animals up, and that is pretty much going to do it for this episode. So let's head over here. We'll do the cows first because we got more of them. All right, cows, come here. Okay, boom, there we go. We got some stragglers here, so we're just gonna kill these guys, because we don't need to be worrying about all of them. But we can just breed some more, so let's breed up these guys. And then next we would do the sheep real quick. There we go, now we're just gonna breed up these guys. Boom, there we go. So everyone, that is our barn here. We'll just look at it from this top view before we get the floor in here. And we will then add in the little chicken coop. And so let's do that real quick. All right, everybody. So I went and added in the little chicken coop. I kind of just threw something together real quick, and I think that looks pretty good. We had a... Uh-oh, where'd he go? We had an egg. We had 8 eggs. Oh, no, our chicken is gone. Oh, no, he's right there. Okay. But, so we had 8 eggs, and we only got 1 little chicken. Hopefully he doesn't get stuck under there. Probably gonna have to revamp that now, but I gotta go get some coral, and when we put the coral in the chicken hen, it'll look like little hens. But yeah, so this is the barn build for today. That is basically gonna wrap up the episode. In a little stream here in a few days after this video is posted, we'll get together and we'll finish all the like little details, lanterns, and decorating around the pathways, and then get work on the next, going up to the next build for the next episode. But I want to thank y'all for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Sorry, this one took a little bit longer than expected to come out, but I will see you guys in the next episode. Deuces.